MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, to me, this game is all about which team handles the pressure of Game 7 the best. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. Every play really matters, so we'll see who can play the cleanest game and come up with some timely plays.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2022 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one
Leading off
under the
tonight
lights.
for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Jose Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Marte off for second. In there, now the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Marte leads off second with nobody out. And he got him.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
A man at third with one away. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians lead it 1-0. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Shane Bieber will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Striding into the box, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped him up. Freeman is under it. He's got it 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alex Hoffman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Number 9 waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Line drive to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Leading off with the Indians, the right fielder, Franmil Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Bregman has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So digging in now, Juan Soto. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Check his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. And they can't run it down. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In is Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin. Going dunk on it. Gone! Big Dog's got to eat. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the series. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Now here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Down and away, ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Rafael Devers is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this. And indeed, they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Two and 2. The 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there, a called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Chirinos, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly puts together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
The bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The set and the 1-0. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Boom goes the dynamite. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. His second home run of the series, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Stepping into the box,
Now
Jose Altuve. He drew a walk his first time up.
Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
4 runs here in this half inning. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 2 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Indians 1. So striding in, Roberto Perez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Correa is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, Starling Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second, but the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So stepping in, Carlos Correa. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and 0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. It's the Astros 5 and the Indians 1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Yelich on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down here 5-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Astros, the catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Center fielder.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
In a full count to George Springer, it's 3-2.
Now it's 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Hit high and deep to right center. Reyes is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jeffrey Rodriguez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Rodriguez.
Number 44 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Franmil Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Soto racing back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of this series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Naquin, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 9. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball,
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Yelich is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Indians 2. Stepping up to the plate, Juan Soto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, Juan.
First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Rodriguez is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 5 runs, just 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. The throw pulls him off the bat. And he's safe.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play. And then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains 5-2. Here's Starling Marte, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Set to deliver on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 10.
Striding in, Jose Castro, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer so far in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers are making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Can he get up and get him? Sliding stop by Altuve. Got him. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Astros 5 and the Indians 3. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Breaking ball outside. He lost in ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Fastball just inside.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Altuve, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now number 44 as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch fouled away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. The 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for Houston as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box now, Fernando Reyes, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Tyler Naquin. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Soto will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Digging in, number 9, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Bregman gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Tyler Olson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Tyler Olson.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
No left fielder. Wow. No.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Don't be shocked if he triples up right here. It's not like he took those first 2 curveballs. Those are swing and misses. If he could bounce one or entice him to swing at something outside the plate, I definitely think he'd triple up.
This is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Christian Yelich will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Olson, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. See a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting. That's shortstop.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it remains 5-3. Kenley Jansen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Now batting, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
55, Roberto Perez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And 2, here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. The second for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Jose Castro, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. They're still down 5-3. Phil Maton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled off. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see
catcher,
great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. The ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, George Springer. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Leading up for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 7, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Roberto Ozuna answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 54, Roberto.
Byron Buxton is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 26, Byron Buxton.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Ramirez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 pitch. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center as they pull within one here. It's now a 5-4 game. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here. to be a hero.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that time run at first. Runner back safely. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And no problem here, Houston. The Astros are American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them, as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs on 3 hits, no errors.